Yeah,
You can either pull up like a surfboard. You got like a fiberglass layer.
They're kind of good. Pick your best.
You want any grip tape designs? Perfect. So today I'm going to be testing out a new impact skateboard. These guys sent me this deck to check it out. I think I rode it for about 10 minutes already. I have to change the trucks. These are 825 trucks on an 825 board, and I like 8.5 trucks on an 825 board. So I hate getting rid of my flight deck, but it's been a little over 4 months and it is completely done. So we're gonna swap some things out and we're gonna give this impact board a try. So one thing I've already noticed, there's a considerable weight difference. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, to be honest. And I've noticed the concave. I don't know if you can see. The impact board definitely has a lot more concave. And the bad thing is I done got so used to these flight decks. This is my third one, and I've been skating them for almost a year now. And so to skate something else is gonna be a challenge. I don't know if I'm gonna like the weight, to be honest. I mean, the board feels solid, but it's heavy. And I'm old. Oh yeah, it's definitely heavier. This ought to be a fun session. This is it, all set up. And man, you guys know how a session with a new board, new shape, new grip goes. So this may not be a very good session, but we're gonna try this board out and see how it does. This is definitely heavier, and I'm not a big guy, but we're gonna keep pushing. Oh no. Feel the concave in that. That shit feels...
You have the super concave.
Yeah.
Is this 825?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel it. I've had worse though. I've had boards with way more concave, but
Through my
it's definitely, yeah.
Even just going
Yeah, I can feel it. I didn't even pop.
All right, so of course, two things I've noticed already. One is the weight. The weight is considerably heavier than what I've been skating the flight deck, and my timing is off because this has so much more concave that I'm just trying to ollie up the Euro and I'm missing my pop. Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
I can't even do my regular tricks. So I'm not gonna lie, I've skated many different brands of boards and I've been able to conform and get used to them pretty quick, but not this one. And I have the same truck, same wheels, same bearings, same grip tape, same bolt, same everything. The only thing different is the truck. Is the board. I can't even think straight. I don't know. But keep going though. We're gonna see where this leads. I'm not sure if this has gotten in my head or what, but I don't think I like it. I have to be fair and give it some time, but I also don't want to get hurt. The two biggest things is how steep the concave is and how heavy the board is. I feel like I'm having to pop really hard, and then sometimes I'm missing my pop because my timing's off.
Like, how long have we been doing this? It's still so When were you 8? I have really good switching all years ago. Remember I switched all over this little, like... Yeah.
All right, one thing I've definitely noticed, for me to get a good flick on this board, you can see all the marks on it. I'm having to flick out of the pocket instead of up here to get a good slow flip, controlled kick flip. I'm getting the controlled kick flip from here, which is where I normally do my double flips. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do my double flips farther down. It's just,
I hate complaining.
I don't know, it's got me messed up.
It's still so nice to have.
right, this is my take on Flight Deck versus Impact. And this is just my opinion. So I already, at the very beginning, I noticed how heavy the Impact board was. It's considerably, I'm sweating like crazy. It's considerably heavier, not just than the Flight Deck, but than any other board I've ever skated. And the concave is a lot steeper. And I've skated a lot of different boards, and yes, you've got, you know, low, medium, and steep concave. I skated them all, but it's never been as drastic as this one was. And I know some people love this, but I'm not gonna lie, like on the rails or doing like nose or tail slides on boxes, like it's great. You got plenty of surface. You've got a nice wide, big nose, nice wide, big tail, so it's great for that. What I struggled with, well, one is my timing because of how steep it is, and also because of the shape difference, my flicks. Normally, I do my kick flips off of here and get a nice slow rotation. Then when I do double flips, I like to double flip off of right here. What I found with this board, for me to get a good kick flip, a regular kick flip, I had to kick from here. And to try to do double flips, it was down here, but the board was so heavy, I was trying twice as hard. So what I figured was, like, dolphin flips, one of my favorite tricks I do all the time. I didn't even want to try it with this because it took so much effort for me, you know, to pop the board up. I mean, it was genuinely, in my mind, scary. And also, I didn't even land a double flip. And I landed a flat ground double flip, but going up the Euro, just the pop was off, the flip was harder, I couldn't get as high. It does have a solid snap though. I would say for somebody, a bigger person than me, I'm 180 pounds, so somebody maybe 225 or up, this would be a great board for. Somebody that does a ton of flip tricks, maybe if they're used to this kind of shape, it'd be great for them, but man, I gotta give it to the Flight Decks. The only thing I don't like about the Flight Decks is when they start to come apart a little bit, they get these little like fiber splinters that sometimes, like when I'm skating, I'll pick up my board and they stab me in the finger, and I don't like that. But I have more confidence with these because I know they're not gonna break, they're not gonna chip. Very, very mildly. I mean, this board, I've been skating this for 4 months now, and I've got a little bit of separation, but it's still not too bad. But I think the biggest difference is, like, I like to do double flip 50s, double flip 50s, double flip front boards. I'm not gonna try to double flip this into anything because it's so heavy. But I mean, all in all, it's not a bad board, just not a good board for me. So what I'm gonna do, since I'm at the local skate park, everybody likes something different. I'm gonna take the trucks off this board and I'm gonna leave this Impact board here. So somebody else that likes a little bit heavier board, likes to do slappies and grinds and board slides and little stuff like that, you would get better use out of this because it's just not the right board for me. And I know everybody's a little picky about what they ride. I'm older, I've been skating for many, many, many years. I'm really particular. I love slappy trucks. Like, you can see the kingpin on these and you can see the kingpin on these. Like, I love slappy trucks because the turning radius, I seldom get wheel bite just unless I land like really hard on the wheel, mash it all the way down. I love the Formula X 99s because I can ride park, indoor park, street, or anything, and the wheels function for every terrain, in my opinion. Bearings, I've always stuck with either Bones Reds or Bones Ceramic. The Bones Ceramic, of course, are the best. They cost more, they last longer. The Reds are cheaper, don't last as long, but for the amount of time that they last, I'm spending about the same money. I just have to change my bearings less. As far as speed, I don't really notice a difference in either one. But decks, I'm really particular about. I rode real decks for probably 4 or 5 years, and they have kind of a medium concave. The concave on the flight decks were a little bit steeper, but it really wasn't that hard to adjust to. And I just think for me, skating, being older, the heavier board's just not gonna work for me. The excessively steep concave is not gonna work for me, but flight decks will always work for me. So that's just my opinion. If you've skated an impact board before, let me know your thoughts. You know, I've seen clips of people doing dolphin flips and flipping in and out of stuff, and that's awesome. If you love that, it's just not the right board for me. So hopefully if I leave it here, it'll be the right board for somebody else. But I do appreciate Impact sending me this board to try it out. Like I said, it is not a bad board, it's just not the board for me. So that's gonna end the video for today. I hope you all enjoyed this, and peace, stay young.